Greetings everyone and welcome to my channel. It is time for the second semi-final prediction video. And yeah, before I proceed with telling you guys which 10 countries I think will go through to the grand final, I just want to say that I have no clue. And well, worst case scenario, I will correctly choose 5. So out of 10. I have no clue because this semifinal is so difficult. I saw some videos from jury show last night on social networks, and yeah, that changed my opinion a little bit. I was honestly waiting for it, and I don't know. I feel when it came to the first semifinal, I really had like 8, 9 really strong options, and then one which I was not sure about. Here, I'm sure about like 5, 6 artists, and then like for the others, like everybody could qualify. Everybody. So yeah, I'm gonna do this in the random order, 10 countries. This is not the list that I want to see go through. This is who I think will go through. I'm not gonna be putting much reasoning behind it. I'm just gonna read, maybe say 1 or 2 sentences for some of the artists. And in the end of this video, I will let you know about which 3 or maybe 4 countries I will be reacting to tonight. Anyways, let's start with the prediction, which is probably going to be terrible, but the first country that I think will qualify, and I'm going to start with a very obvious one again, that's Denmark. I think that Denmark will go through. The second country I think will go through is Latvia. I just think that the theme of the song is gonna maybe relate to people, and I think it's really nicely portrayed what the song is about in the performance. And we have a lot of ballads in the semifinal, but I think this is probably one of the strongest female ballads, so yeah, that might push the song through to the final. The third country that I think will go through is Australia. Again, one I think obvious. Let's keep it with the obvious ones. On the fourth place, I don't think this is going to be ranking, but the fourth country that I think will go through is Romania. I think Romania has a shot of even winning this semifinal. It actually might be between Australia and Romania. The fifth country that I think will go through is Switzerland. Based on what I've seen from rehearsal videos, it looks awesome, and I just think that this kind of music will resonate with a lot of people, a lot of casual viewers, and that they could award it. I also think that Switzerland is kind of a jury darling, so I also think that they could give decent amount of points for them to be through. The sixth song I think will go through is Albania, and I really hope, because it's one of my favorite songs this year. Based on everything which I've seen, I think Albania is like jumping on the odds finally, because it was very underrated throughout this entire Eurovision season, so I'm just really happy that I see that it's gathering some hype that that song definitely deserves. The seventh country I think will go through is Czechia. Definitely, I mean, for sure, very good jury points. That vocals we've heard in the rest of the world snippets is insane. The eighth country I think will go through is Ukraine. Again, I think this is kind of obvious. Laleka has a fantastic song, and she has that beautiful long note. So we will see. But I think it's safe to say that Ukraine will go through. The ninth country I think will go through is Armenia. I still don't get the hype, especially don't get the hate. Sorry, I kind of don't understand why there's not a little bit more hype about that song. But regardless, I think that in this semifinal we have a lot of ballads. So I think once Armenia comes, is gonna be something, well, kind of different than everything else, and including some songs. So yeah, I think Armenia has a chance to go through, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's not Armenia that goes through, but that stands for like 5 or 6 on this list. I wouldn't be surprised, because it's just a really good and a really strong semifinal. And finally, the 10th country I think will qualify to the grand final is, again getting that Lavina screen shake, Bulgaria. And honestly, after seeing the first part of the performance, not the one that was in the snippets in the end, but after seeing that room where she's sitting in, I saw some snippets with that. Looks really good, looks really promising. Cannot wait to see it tonight on actually with the camera work. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to Bulgaria. That song is so addictive, and I'm really glad that I was wrong about it when I did reaction to rehearsals, where I was like, I expected a bit more. Yeah, the more is happening in the first part of the performance. I don't know for how long that's yet to be seen, but that part where they're sitting in that kind of wooden room, that looks freaking phenomenal, and the choreography looks as it's gonna be insane. So yeah, Bulgaria, I think it's also safe to say that it's going through. So yeah, these are the 10 songs that I think that will qualify, and I promised you that I will tell you which 3 or 4 songs I'm gonna be reacting to tonight, and those are Denmark, Bulgaria, and Romania. These are the 3 songs that I will most certainly, like 100%, be reacting to tonight, unless something of my equipment dies in the meantime. Let's hope not. I am gonna keep a wild card for Albania, but I just honestly think, based on what I've heard about this performance and based on how this song really reminds me of certain events in my life, that I might not be able to like watch the performance without like completely falling apart. So if I do, and if it's just me being a mess, I ain't gonna post that reaction. If it's manageable, if it's representable, I will post that reaction. So yeah, I will also include Albania because it truly is one of my favorite songs, and I'm also just really hyped about Bulgaria because that performance looked freaking awesome. So actually, Bulgaria is the addition to the original 3 songs that I planned to react to. Just after I saw it, I was like, I have to react to this because it's gonna be fun and it's gonna be party. But yeah, Albania, I hope that I will be able to compose myself enough for that video to be anything else other than me being a mess. So that's it. See you tonight. Semifinal is about to start soon. Super exciting, and excited to see who's gonna go through. So yeah, thanks for watching, and let's enjoy the semifinal too. Bye bye.